Hunter, another home game this weekend. You're on you had a great run last year, continuing a great run this year. How much of this is just being excited to get to play on this turf at least one more time?
Yeah, no, it's awesome to have that home field advantage coming out here, having the great atmosphere that Wartburg always produces. Last week, with the fans that came up and not having so many students here just because of Thanksgiving break, it kind of wasn't as packed as it usually is. But now that everyone's back this weekend, like last year's Aurora game, that was I think where we had the most attendance record at Wartburg history, and I think we're gonna break that record this Saturday. So I'm excited. It's always nice to have that home field advantage, and I think it's a great place to play and have us being cheered for. So.
Same question, Drew.
Yeah, the home field advantage that we have here at Walston Hoover is insane. Obviously this week it wasn't as packed, but with this upcoming game against Whitewater and just how big of a game it is, I think it's gonna be packed. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we have a great home crowd, and they're gonna support us, and we really do appreciate them.
Now, Hunter, programs played Whitewater several times in the past, all on the road, all kind of in an underdog position, and none of that's true. Does it feel kind of bizarre to kind of feel like that you guys are the team to beat in this matchup with this national powerhouse?
Yeah, I've said it already that I love having the target on our back. Last year we were the underdog, and now this year we have the target on our back. So getting to play Whitewater at home is awesome, I think, to me. Coming in my freshman year, going to second round to Whitewater and losing them to a close battle, I've always wanted to play Whitewater again and see how we'd match up against them. And now them coming to our house and with them having to try to beat us here with the streak that we've been having at home, it's going to be a tough game, and I think it's going to be a game that everyone should definitely tune in to watch, and it's going to be one for the ages. So.
Drew, this defense continuing to play well. Rushing defense, you held them to 7 yards last week, kind of made them one-dimensional. How has this defense gotten better as the season has gone on?
Yeah, I think we just at the beginning of the year, we kind of struggled a little bit, just kind of finding our way, but then we got back into our groove that we found last year. It just kept playing together, kept battling. We really value every down, first down, second down, third down, and being able to stop teams on first down with stopping the run, it's been huge for us, making them one-dimensional. So I would say just this whole defense has really bought into valuing every down, giving their all, and then making teams one-dimensional, because when they're one-dimensional, it's a lot easier to game plan, and coaches can really craft up some blitzes and different coverages. So it's really helped us a lot defensively.
But Drew, I believe you had a career high 6 tackles Saturday. What was going well for you in your game?
Yeah, honestly just making them one-dimensional. They had to pass the ball. So when they have to force them to pass the ball, they have to test me and the other defensive backs. So that's kind of what led me to getting those 6 tackles. But it really started up front, only allowing 7 rushing yards, making them throw the ball, making us test the defensive backs, and then allowing us to make some tackles.
But when you had the opportunity, you made those tackles and prevented the explosive plays. What do you credit that to? Yeah,
just honestly coaching. We practice tackling every single day, and that's been something we've emphasized since day one. Everyone rallying to the ball, trying to get all 11 to the ball, pursuing the ball when it's on the perimeter. That's something we all talk about, and something that really helps us our defense tackle a lot. So I would say that's something I can really credit is the coaching.
Hunter, what's one area of your game that maybe you've improved upon the most this season, or you spent the most time on?
Yeah, learning our offensive line, what their job is supposed to be, and then just knowing where those holes are going to be opening up at, and just my patience too. Throughout the years, I've always been just trying to go, where I needed to now be fast but yet patient at the same time, which as a fifth year now, I've gotten really used to letting the play develop a lot longer and then have the hole open up and progress down the field. So I think that is one flaw that I have fixed this year, but also with my passing routes, I think I've done a little bit better going out to where Ben Bryant or Bryson White have done that themselves, where now I have to take their job just because they've been on that injury reserve list for a little bit there. So working on my hands also helps. So.
Coach Winter and some of the other players the last couple weeks have talked about how difficult it is for teams to prepare for you guys since you're so balanced. Now you're facing a balanced team yourself. How easy is it to prepare for a balanced offense like they've got?
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be tough to make them one-dimensional. They got a lot of weapons. They have good quarterback, good running back, good receivers on the edge. So just trying to make them one-dimensional. Obviously, they have good running back, good offensive line. So it's definitely gonna be tough. I feel like we still got some stuff in the bag that we haven't shown everyone yet. So hopefully, can break some of that out this week and kind of give them something they haven't seen yet.
Hunter, you said you kind of like the role of being the marked team. On offense, you're kind of the marked guy. You get the most attention. I'm assuming you kind of thrive in that role or really enjoy that role as well. Is that fair to say?
Yeah, 100%. I would like to have I want everything to be on my shoulders. If the mistake's on me, and that's what I want my guys to look on me and not just me, because I got other leaders on that side. I got Tucker Kinney, I got Alex Lehman, I got Niall right there with me. So we got a lot of guys that are a bunch of leaders on the offensive side. But yeah, me having a lot of time with the ball, a lot of guys are coming at me. So it's just me versus all of them. So I just want to show them what I got, and so yeah.
You brought up Niall. Is there a cooler cucumber at quarterback in the nation than him?
No, I don't know. I never got to talk to any other quarterbacks, but Niall is definitely one of a kind, and I definitely have a great relationship with him throughout these years, and he's by far one of my best friends, so I love him.
Coach talks about being prepared, the nameless, faceless. It doesn't matter who your opponent is. How do you internalize that and kind of take the same preparation for both of you?
Yeah. Honestly, it's all we've kind of had this motto all year. It's all about ourselves. And if we play Wartburg football, we can beat anyone in this nation. And that's kind of the approach that we have to have. It doesn't matter who we're lining up against. As long as we play Wartburg football, we can beat anyone. So that's kind of the mindset that we've had. And then it's just they're just another team. You can't get too worked up. Whether you're playing the worst team or the best team, you can't get too worked up. You never care. It doesn't matter who's coming in to Walston Hoover, or if we're going on the road. Nameless, faceless. We can beat anyone as long as we play Wartburg football.
And I agree with that 100%. You're coming into our home. It doesn't matter what the name is on your front of your jersey, but it's just you play your A game, and we're going to play our best A game, and we're going to see who comes out on top each week. And so, nameless, faceless opponent, just go in, focus on ourselves, do our job, and let the outcome work itself out. So.
And of course, we from the outside looking in, we'll label this as a huge game because we're not inside your locker room. But kind of piggybacking on what you had just said, seemingly you treat playoff games like it's the middle of the regular season, and your preparation seemingly is the same each and every week. A, is that true? B, how do you accomplish that?
Yeah, I think, my feeling right now is that, we're getting into the getting into the beginning of December here, but to me, I feel like it's just the regular season still, When it was week 7 or week 8, someone's asked me, you're almost done with the season. I was like, well, if we want to get to where we want to be, I said, we're just halfway done. So, getting to the playoffs, we got to think of that as we're not done yet. This just another team coming in here to try to stop you from achieving your goal. So we just have to keep going day in and day out and keep doing the little things right and let everything work itself out. So yeah, Whitewater's going to be a great game, and I know you guys are probably going to be tuning in to watch that game, and I'm ready to play in that big time game and then see what happens. So I'm excited.
Same question, Drew.
Yeah, it's kind of just back to that nameless, faceless. Obviously, it's Elite 8 game, and it's a big game, and they're a good team. But, just coming in with that same approach. It's doing the basics, doing our fundamentals. By doing that, it'll help us win the game. It's the same things we've been doing all year long. So pretty much the same approach. Maybe watch a little extra film, but that's about it.
Good luck Saturday.
Thank you.